fucked up, man. I just watched this cat fucking suffocate on its vomit. Couldn't do nothing about it. I tried to give it CPR, fucking all of the contents of its fucking stomach was coming out out of its nose, and it a little bit went in my mouth. Fucking disgusting. I tried to get it out of its lungs before it died. When they're bloated like that, it's too late, man. So I got 2 left. And right here. Good thing is they don't have bloated stomachs, but they don't have teeth and they're gonna be blind. They can't see. They don't have pupils. Their eyes never develop. They're completely blind. So they're gonna be blind. I'm gonna have 2 blind cats. If they don't die, I don't think they're gonna die. So, and then these ones are traumatized now because of everything that's going on. The other, they're all dying. Plus, it doesn't help I keep on giving them a bath, which is fine, but when they're screaming and you have so many of them, it's so hard to get them all to stop. I need help. When I'm training, I have help. I'm trying to train 9 cats. It's hard because you got to keep them all from screaming. You got to keep them all from freaking out when the bathtub. When they start one starts freaking out, the other one starts freaking out. You have to hurry up and grab their neck, to calm them down. And I can't grab 9 at the fucking same time. That's why I don't have help. Nobody wants to help me. Nobody. Old man says, fuck that shit. I haven't slept yet.
Good,
how you doing?
People in a stone house, they use this for your cats.
Awesome. I just lost another one. Yeah. The 2 I kind of figured they were gonna die. They had bloated stomachs, What are you gonna? The stomach was already like this.
Well, there's only so much a person can do.
Well, I doped them up, so at least they died in no pain.
Yeah, they're going back where they came from.
Right. Yeah. Which I'm reading the Bible. The Bible clearly says that no animals have a spirit. That only humans have a spirit, and that the Bible clearly also says that all the intelligences that God ever created, not only here but in other universes, that we're the only ones that can receive His Holy Spirit, and that's why they're jealous. Like all these aliens and other intelligences and stuff are jealous of us.
That's why
makes sense.
Well, one thing's for sure, they ain't going to hell.
No.
We gotta be careful.
That's true.
Yeah.
I really watch what I do ever since I found Jesus.
The porch, they were praying on the porch for you and me, touching my head and praying for my back and my.
I believe in healing.
They were just going, oh wow, woo-wee.
It's crazy with their energy. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes a little much when they start flopping on the ground and stuff. Yeah, I see that stuff a lot.
I tell them, man.
Yeah, I literally just got back. One of them died when I got back. It was dead. And then the other one, I was trying to save it. And then I watch all the contents come out of its stomach, and then it choked on it and done. And I tried to give it CPR, try to bring it back, but it's done. Yeah, it's alright. I figured I'm already up now. I'm just gonna leave this shit out, man. I'm hoping more people come up today.
Yeah.
My neighbor already bought the table. That cherry table is sold. That one. That cherry table, I have it sold.
Oh, cherry table, huh?
Yeah, that's sold. Yeah. So now I just gotta sell all this stuff. The lady says she wants the mirror. I told her 200. She can come get the mirror. She might come back. What are you doing today?
Oh, I just got back from the store.
What'd you get?
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Cookies, a bunch of chicken.
Nice.
You could find 2 milks.
Yeah.
I want a big giant bag of grapes. You need any?
I'll take grapes. I love grapes.
Oh, yeah. They only had 1 bag, and
I love grapes, dude.
More than I can eat,
I'll definitely take some grapes. And
they'll just rot. Nobody eats them fast.
Yeah, you got that. You know, that's I always yelled at my dad because he'd buy like 3 bags of them. I'm like, why are you buying so many, man? And all this food would go bad all the time.
We had 2 bags, one small and one big.
One big one. One get the big one for yourself. And I love this car, man. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oversized.
Oh yeah, that was a big one. You can just bring them in the house. I got a bowl or something. Cause I'll eat them now, cause I ain't got no. I already sold the fridge. My fridge and.
$2 a pound. All the
it's
not
not
other
bad,
stores,
actually.
they want like almost $5 a pound.
Where'd you go?
Aldi's.
Aldi's. That's where I like shopping there.
Very. They're almost gone. And the other one is.
Yeah, as soon as I come in.
Don't have any. Walmart don't have any. They're very hard to find. You know.
Yeah. You can. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a bowl. I'll grab a bowl. Yeah, you can just.
I put this in my refrigerator and break the shelf again.
That's funny.
Some green ones yesterday.
I gotta get.
I better buy them because I ain't gonna have any for a long time.
I'm excited about these things now.
Always comes over and brings us grapes.
I love grapes, man.
Yeah.
When you said grapes, I'm like, hell yeah. I'm about to eat some of these now. You gotta always rinse your grapes off, man, because they use fertilizer, all that shit on them. I'm excited.
For a while.
Oh, dude, this is my dinner for today.
Yeah, it's good, man.
I'm serious. I've been saving, I'm trying to save as much money as I can, man, for the boat.
Yeah, that's what I told that guy.
So
he's kind of confused. The guy in the stone house, his name is John.
I know who you're talking about. Right around the corner. I just drove by him this morning.
If you pull up,
I was kind of speeding.
A lot of people. This other guy was over there, and they're doing the pray thing. They're really into that pray stuff.
I just talked to him. I don't get like that.
I told him, I was saved in '84. Gave my life and will to God in AA and NA, Ever since then, I ain't had less than $100 in my pocket.
That's same here. That's why I love. Ever since I gave my life to Jesus, I have money.
I told him
a lot of it
too. That he was saved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told him he was in prison and he was saved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, say what for though.
Well, I fell to my knees, man. I couldn't. I just asked him, I can't do it myself. Can you do it for me? And gradually, it just started changing. And what really happened is the third time I was in prison, I would see all these older guys like you. And they'd be walking around, right, doing life. And they'd be happy as hell. And I'd be like, dude, you're doing life. Why are you happy? I'm like, you're glowing. I want what you want. Like, whatever you're doing, I want it. They kept on handing me a Bible. Every time they just handed me a Bible, they're like, read the Bible. Finally, I got the first year of my third bit, the 3 years, my first year in, I didn't get no phone calls. Nobody answered the phone. Nobody wrote me. Everything. So I got really lonely, and I had my own cell. So I had my own toilet, my own porcelain sink, my own locker, my own bed. And I didn't have no cellmate. So for those 3 years, and
for 3 years, huh?
Yeah. So I was able to. I could leave, you know what I mean, but I had my own room in a sense, which is very rare. There's only 2 units in all of Michigan that are like that. One of them is for the transgenders, the fags, and then next door, it's like a overflow unit for parole violators, and that's what I was. I was a parole violator, and instead of them moving me to a real prison, they just kept me there because I filed for the school that was there and I got accepted because I was smart. I wanted to keep that room, so I hurry up and I got into the vocational school while I was there, so they kept me in the overflow. So I ended up spending 3 years in the overflow, which is very rare. That's Jesus. Jesus right there, because you're not supposed to be in no cells for that long.
I told that guy in the stone house you was all right.
That Jesus is all right, not me.
He's kind of skeptical because he's a real estate agent.
Yeah, well, those people.
It's a hard job,
Those people, they get a lot of money too when they do get paid.
Yeah, money corrupts. But
It does.
Don't
It does.
quote me, no,
I'd give it away.
You know, I don't, that's what I told them, you know, I ain't gonna buy that shiny object. I like my car.
Mm-hmm. All my stuff, I like, all the vehicles I've ever bought, I've beat on. I've used them, you know? That's what before.
That poor
Good.
Ryan.
Thank
He
you for
wants
the
to
wait.
fix those cars up so they're like brand new. They already failed the test of time. You make it so it's perfect again, like it was out of the factory. It's going to end up the same way.
Especially if you drive it. Yeah, I agree.
And if you don't drive it, this is Michigan.
Oh, they're done.
You have to put it in a bubble.
box. A bubble, yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah, a lot of these guys next door to my brother, they got a cover over it on a slab of cement in the backyard. And it looks like they're baking hot potatoes in an oven.
And just
the
cooking them?
All the insulation and wiring is going to
melt.
Harden.
Yeah.
And then when you open your door, it's going to crack.
Crackle.
The whole car will set on fire.
I had a car starting on fire for me in the sun.
That's what happened to that station wagon I got from the south. I had to replace the whole wiring harness. The whole wiring harness in the door that operates the seats and the windows. They put it too thick, same as in my Cadillac.
Oh, and
I had to do a lot of massive repair work.
Yeah, those cars.
I ain't got it all perfect.
It's so much work when you start fucking with that shit too.
I know. It drives me crazy. You know, it drives me, but you know, I'm good.
This is the only reason why I'm up right now.
I fix it the way the book says.
Dude, it's quiet. You don't even hear it when you drove by.
If you saw the way the exhaust was rigged up, you know there was a guy.
Really?
Yeah.
It reminds me of a rolling hearse for some reason.
Yeah, because I got that thing so jerry-rigged.
It don't look like it though.
Underneath. Exhaust,
Yeah. Was it hung up by hangers or something?
Well, I forgot how I did it.
Sucks. I just gave. Well, yeah. I mean, that's how it usually happens when you're fixing stuff like that.
I stuck a lot of mortar in the cracks.
Nice.
Between the donut and the.
Oh, I've done that before. That little silver stuff you put in them. Yeah.
It's like mortar for
exhaust leak
on your chimney.
Yep.
Out of a conking gun. And stuff aluminum foil wrapped in mortar.
And put it in there. Yep.
Knead it in there and
why not? That's what I would have done.
And then what the hell did I do? Oh yeah, I got a giant C clamp because of exhaust bolts.
Yeah.
The studs were broken, so I got it held up on the driver's side with a big C clamp.
It's just.
It's really jerky.
It's been holding up.
Yeah.
That's funny. You know, the Geo Metro I have, right? The motor I pulled to put in the one that I have, I ended up selling it because I'm leaving. But the guy was probably like your age, man, right? And he pulled in a Michigan Imports over there at Newburgh. And I got so excited because it was a Geo Metro when I walked in, like, to the car. This dude had a 2x4 going from the chassis rail to the other chassis rail holding up the seat. And he was driving it that way. All I had to do is that 2x4 snap his ass is on that concrete, man.
The seat?
The seat, the only thing that was holding up the seat was a 2x4.
Same as my 60 Chevy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was driving around and the back seat fell through the floor. So stuck a long 2x4.
Yeah, that's what he did.
To hold the back seat on. I was driving around for a couple of years like that.
That's funny. You're crazy. That's funny. I mean, I'm not worried about the 2x4 snapping, but he said he was driving like that, like you just said, for years. It blew my mind.
I drove that as a security guard.
That's crazy.
Got a picture of that old car.
Yeah?
And I bought it for $100.
Drove
it around for a few
years. A $100 car for a few years.
And then I sold it for $350.
You made money and drove it.
Well, I had to. The axle broke off, and I had to chain it back up under there.
That's what I mean. Why not? That's crazy. So you didn't have the only thing was holding was a chain.
Well,
and the leaf springs.
It has that support.
Yeah.
Well, it broke off, so I was going to. That's when I was working a tow truck. I called my boss. He told me in, and I rigged it up with some chain. Barely didn't get out before
That's why you're alive, dude.
Southfield cop.
And pulled you over?
He was in the garage getting drunk.
Oh, I was about to say, Southfield cop, he probably helped you chain
He
it.
waited there, and then he wanted to take me. He was breaking bottles and
You're fucked up.
And then he was looking for a buddy to run around with. So I offered him. He's, let's go for a ride in my Lincoln. Okay. And
Oh, fucked up.
At around way early in the morning, wee hours of the mornings. Every now and then he'd pull over to the side of the road, tell the guy, he took me to the Pussycat Theater one day. Let's go watch dirty movies.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, it's fucked up,
He
but
just
no.
wanted a night out with a buddy.
Yeah, it's hard,
Told
man.
me that
Lonely.
I'm gonna rob banks. How do you do it?
What the
You
fuck?
give the guy an empty gun, you point your gun at him, and say, get in there and rob that damn bank.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah,
You would not believe this, but a few years later, I saw on TV, this guy, he just robbed a bank, and he's eluding cops. And we're really puzzled because he seems to be having the same training as a police officer, the way he's eluding them. He's hard to catch. And then they cut him. And I said,